What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Closing Open Wounds with your cousin Cleisha. I am here, you are here, and I am glad that you are. I love you guys so much. I really, really do. But I have been truly, truly blessed by my new job. And you guys, I'm telling you, God is a promise keeper. You know, I've been in property management for many years as a property manager. I started as a leasing consultant and, worked my way up. And it got to a point where, as a property manager, it became very, very draining to me. Because not only was there a lot of work involved, there was a lot of ministry involved as well. So being a property manager, having to counsel, your residents, and most times that just turns into a ministry session. And then you see a lot of, when you come out on the property, working in low income housing or affordable housing, there's just such a hopelessness that you see, and it really pulls on you. If you care about the people, if you care about what you do, it really, really drains you to see the hopelessness and the poverty and, just, you guys know, I was working in the hood, right? So a few years ago, about 2 years ago, I said, God, I'm tired. I need you to switch. And I literally listed out what I wanted to do. I didn't want to leave the business, but I just wanted to work more behind the scenes. I wanted to work in the corporate office. And I had a list, guys. And I'm telling you, God blessed me. Y'all saw my video of my testimony of God, how God did that. But there's a caveat to that testimony. How I got that job was because of my name and my work ethic and who I was in the community. So I want to let you know and remind you that your name will precede you. Your name will precede you, whether good or bad. Your name will precede you. And you got to be careful if you're not doing so well with that. God blessed me with the job, and shout out to my colleague Maria and shout out to my colleague Donna, who were really instrumental in me getting this job. Okay. I was at a property that Donna previously managed, and they heard about me and where I worked and encouraged me to do an application for the company that I now work for. And not even meeting, Donna at that time or knowing Maria at that time personally, I did it and the interview went great. And thus I have my dream job. My supervisors, everyone is amazing. My colleagues, the team, so I'm not a property manager anymore. I'm a leasing and marketing specialist, and I love what I do. We go, basically, if I'm not working in the corporate office, I'm going to a property and I'm helping, with the leasing and basically, just filling the apartments, whatever it is that needs to be done. And I love it. I'm not tied to a certain property. I'm not in charge anymore. And your girl is stress free. I love it. Okay. And it was just an amazing experience. And again, shout out to Maria, because when I showed up, she didn't know I was coming to the property, and she gave me such a warm welcome. And she was like, oh my God, I know you. I follow you on social media. My sister follows you, and I'll be copying your stuff. I'll be using your stuff. And I was like, what? Like, I was about to cry. And sure enough, I go through my followers, and this girl follows me. And, she's helping me learn the ropes, here with this new company. And I'm telling you, God is good. And like I said in my testimony video, if I didn't go to this property that I dreaded for 3 to 4 months, I would have not gotten that connection. Like I said, nothing goes to waste. So I want to tell you, if you're seeing this video, then obviously this may be for you or someone that you know. Your name will precede you. And if you have a good name, a good name is really all that you have. That's it. When you leave this earth, no one's going to say, yeah, he had a Cadillac and he had this and he had that. They're either going to say you are a good person, or most of the time they're going to lie and say you're a good person, even though half of you're not. Okay. But my name preceded me. And and who I am as a person and who I am as a property manager, helping people whenever I could, taking off stuff off their bill, helping them out with payment arrangements, just different things that I could do, praying for these people, ministering to these people, I put in my time. And to have my name precede me and enter into rooms that I never stepped in, God can do that for you too. He can do it for you. And I feel that he is doing it for you. So if you are doing applications, if you are trying to buy a home, whatever you're trying to put your hand to, I pray that God blesses you. I pray that your name comes in the room before your feet even steps in there. He did it for me. God did it for me. I was tearing up in my interview. And I just was like, excuse me. I said, y'all guys say, excuse me. I said, because this is my dream job. I can do this job description with my eyes closed. And I told y'all it's a pay cut from what I'm used to making. A little bit of a pay cut. But when I tell you I got so much peace, joy, and happiness, and I'm really loving the people that I work with. I mean, it's such a team. I've been welcomed. And, I'm learning and they're teaching me things and they have patience and I'm living the dream, pay cut and all. I'm living the dream and it was the best decision I've ever made. But I'm telling you, all those years, there are people at my now company that I've heard their name, from other properties, good stuff. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes it's like, you don't want to hire her, in certain industries, and especially in the residential industry, it's not goodbye. It's I'll see you later. I'm still cool with all my VPs and regionals and different staff members that I've had and this and that. And it's like, oh yeah, you can hire them. No, I've had my old managers or people saying, Cleisha, do you know this person? What you think about them? Literally. And I have to, and y'all know I ain't gonna lie. One of my old managers called me about a young lady last year. She said, I know you working over here. What you think about such and such? I said, well, she's very nice, but she gonna need some work. You gonna have to work with her. Cause I'm gonna be honest. And I was being nice. And I'm a woman of God. So can you imagine, who says things that are not, seasoned with grace? Your name will precede you. What are people going to say? I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I need my 500 subscribers by my birthday in October. And you guys are helping me. And I bless God for that. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.